Hey y'all, and welcome to a new episode of Minding Your Business with the Lee Summit Chamber of Commerce. I want to get right to it today because we have nothing but exciting things to talk about. We're here in a new business, Lee Summit Nutrition, and I'll be talking to the owner, Sarah Barnaby, about not only why it's important for her to be involved with the chamber, but her role as the chair of our annual gala, which will be our first major event back with a large crowd. Can you believe it? So let's get to it. I'm joined today by Sarah Barnaby with Lee Summit Nutrition, a brand new business here in Lee Summit, and I'm so excited for you, Sarah. And before we jump into the gala, I want to talk a little bit about this wonderful business, how you got started, where you're headed. Tell me a little bit about it.
I'd love to. So as you know, Taylor, I left a 20-year career in banking in December. Loved that industry for a long time, and it did so many great things for me. My husband was in a very bad accident on the job about 3.5 years ago. And when people talk about their lives changing in the snap of a finger, I never really knew what that felt until that moment. So it was a long road for us. And before the accident, I was at a place physically and emotionally and mentally where I felt really good. Confident, I loved my clothes, I could be active with my boys. And then after the accident, I just kind of allowed myself to get back into that mentality of just get it and go. We're not going to concentrate on this because I've got all this other stuff. My boys, the trauma that it put everyone through just impacted our physical health. So in November, I went home and I said, Bryce, we're gonna open a nutrition club in Lee Summit. And he said, I'm sorry, must be the medicine I'm on. I thought you said we're gonna open a nutrition club. And I said, no, we are, and it's gonna be great. And him being the best man that he is, realized there was really no stopping me. So he just jumped on for the ride. So here we are, Lee Summit Nutrition. We are an Herbalife nutrition shop. So we offer healthy meals on the go, shakes, teas, iced coffees that are to die for. And the reason we're doing it is we figured if we're going to be on a health journey, we might as well be on it with thousands of our closest friends and friends yet to be. So, and this is the only nutrition that the four of us could agree on. So here we are. So, invite everybody to come in. First one's always on us. So get that healthy shake and tea in the morning and one for lunch, and we're loving it.
I love that, and I love it so much for you because I'm so excited for it to be part of your life and part of your family and to change everything. We love those kinds of stories at the Chamber, and you've been involved with the Chamber for a long time. I mean, in your previous role in banking, and that's how we've gotten to know each other well. And I think that what's so incredible is how you've made this transition and you've maintained that relationship with the Chamber, and if I'm correct, I think the Chamber has been a wonderful asset to you. So I'd love to hear, why you wanted to stay involved with us and have us help you on this new journey.
Sure. I would not have opened a business really anywhere else other than Lee Summit. One, I was familiar with the area. Two, I had gotten to know so many people at the Chamber and who are a part of the Chamber as members through my corporate world. And I've always said, and people have always said it, that, you give what you get, and that also took on a new meaning now as a business owner. And so, what I would tell people is the Chamber is not necessarily about they're going to constantly ask you for something. They're going to constantly ask you to sponsor, constantly ask you to give. But what you get from the Chamber is something that I think as a small business owner is invaluable. I simply can't afford or have the resources to have things at my fingertips like training or, someone I can talk to about health insurance for a small business. And then you have the fun things too. The before and after hours. But really through COVID, I relied heavily on the Chamber, even in my corporate world. And so that much more so now that I own my own business. My ribbon cutting's in June.
So excited.
And you know what? I have had so many people from the Chamber that are friends that have reached out to me personally and said, congratulations. and they're here to support you.
Yeah.
So I know people hear it a lot if they've attended ribbon cuttings. A lot of our presidents say it, you have 1,000 friends behind you willing to support you. And some people think, oh, that's cute, but it's true. Yeah. It's so true. Yeah. So I would say it's finding that balance of, if you can't afford to do it, you can't afford not to do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, invest for 1 year, give it your all, see what you get out of it. And if you really do that, you'll be there forever.
I love it. Well, let's jump into one of the really fun things that we do, and I'm so excited that it's coming back after the year that we've had, and that's our annual gala.
Yes.
And so in between opening a new business and everything that you've been accomplishing here, you are chairing this year's 2021 annual gala. So I want you to tell us a little bit about it and really what you're most excited for.
Well, I'm most excited that we're just in person and that we're having it. When Megan asked me to chair it, I said, well, sure. But honestly, I thought it was going to be virtual. So I thought, how much will I really have to do? And then we found out it was going to be in person, which made me even more excited. So the theme for this year, as everyone should have got their invitation, is Havana Nights. Mm-hmm. And we worked through a lot of different possibilities, but the theme board for Havana Nights just jumped out to all of us. It's bright and it's loud in a good way. We get to have it at Stony Creek Hotel this year. We get to have an indoor-outdoor experience, which is something we haven't gotten to do because it's this year in June instead of January. Yes. We're gonna have dancers during dinner, live performers.
Exciting.
So think Dirty Dancing, Patrick Swayze, and it's gonna be amazing.
Is someone gonna lift me up?
Well, we'll work on it.
Maybe
right someone
person.
will be lifted. I'm not sure it'll be
maybe
either of
after
us.
A few shakes,
yeah,
okay.
Right. We can work on it maybe later on in the night. But there's going to be the patio, and they're going to give some dance lessons.
Oh, that's great.
We're going to have a car show.
I'm very excited about
I'm so excited about it. And, I want everyone to come out with their best, brightest, boldest colors on, ready to learn how to dance and have fun. And we're still going to have the VIP experience. We had that last year, and it was a huge hit. Yeah. So I'm not going to give away what's in the VIP experience during this interview. So they'll have to buy a ticket, which are on sale currently at the Chamber, by the way. And what else was there? I'm so excited.
I think it's going to be the ultimate celebration to be back together in person again. So I cannot thank you for all of the work that you've done on it. And I can't wait for June 12th at Stony Creek Hotel and Conference Center. You can get your tickets at lschamber.com. Well, Sarah, thank you so much for chatting with me today. And even though you do have 1,000 friends behind you, you certainly have one right here. So thank you again.
Thank you for the opportunity, and it's been so fun.